Hey everyone, this is Justin with Next Side Quest. I'm here with my two oldest children and we are at Legoland again today. The Galacticoaster was such a hit that we are back again to check it out and hit up some of the things that we might have missed last trip. We don't have Christina here today. She's unfortunately, or fortunately, get to have fun at MegaCon. So check out her videos on our Instagram, TikTok and whatnot. But anyways, me and the kids, we're gonna go check out Legoland today, and I'm telling you, it is a crowd. We got a bit of a crowd here today. This is probably the busiest lines I've seen, but everything's going fast. Legoland staff are amazing. The processing is really quick. I can see the lines just moving. So this is gonna be a good time, I hope. So let's go get some coffee and snacks, right? The kids are starving. A crowd. I'm not used to this. Usually we come a little bit later, so this is interesting. Alright, we're here at the bakery or the cafe here at Legoland. Jacob has his mind set on this Kit Kat donut. Scarlett is gonna get some chocolate, and I am gonna get a coffee. Prices are getting up there though. Almost $8 for a cold brew. Alright, as you can see, the chocolate is already gone. Scarlett's got her donut, I got my coffee, and we are ready to go. Alright, so I am making our way back to the back of the park where the entrance to the water park is, and for the new Galacticoaster ride area. We're gonna check out that first. I forgot a lot of the people coming in are probably coming in for the water park, so don't get too scared. But weights can vary at Legoland. I'll try to keep that in mind with how we describe everything. Alright, so we're on our way to the back of the park. I did realize that a lot of people are probably coming into the park for the water attractions, which is a whole separate entity, but you have to walk through the park to get to it, which is one of the downsides of Legoland, is you have to walk through the entire park to get to the water park. I wish there was a secondary entrance somehow or something. So that's one of the downsides, but we're gonna go in the back. We're not here for the water park. Everyone else can be, so that might make it a little bit easier on us. So it looks like they're always doing stuff to this area over here, which is their like miniature city. Always adding like little new things, little references here and there. It's really cool. Maybe if we have some time today, we'll check it out to cool down. I just don't want to be away from the house too long, because we are very grateful for having some babysitters watch our little new 9-month-old. Makes it a little bit easier doing this. So the donuts seem to be a hit, and we keep on going. We are passing all the rides, and the kids are like, let's do that, let's do that. Even though they asked me, let's do the space one like the whole week. So we're gonna do the space one first, hopefully, before everyone makes their way to the back of the park. And we will do a U-turn and come back towards the front of the park, and that would be our day. All right, we're back at Galacticoaster.
It smells good, Dad.
It does smell good over here, doesn't it? All right, let's get going. Hopefully the wait's not too bad. I said it in my last video, so I fear that I'm repeating myself. But man, the hills over here in Legoland can be surprisingly a killer. But the trees here are breathtaking. They are just so pretty. By the way, this is a little course that kids can go riding on. We actually haven't done that because my kids are just far enough that it makes it difficult for them to both be on the same course. All right, we are back in. It's okay, you guys can go in. Go. Looks like they opened up this part. We didn't see this part last time. This is pretty cool. This is the extended waiting area. I was wondering about that. I'm surprised there's no brick building section. They usually have one of those out here. So I actually actually have lockers behind me right now. Those lockers, you actually have to put your book bag away. You don't have to put your phone, just your hat and your book bag away, and that's free of charge. If you want to extend it, that's where it costs money, but otherwise it's free. You just put your book bag away and you're off to go. Back in, mission control, I'm gonna call it.
Room for adventure.
Super decorated. I'll try to focus on other things since I captured the animatronic last time, but it's just a decent sized room. Alright, back in the queue. This is where you get your watch, and you're gonna do spaceship craft, and then we're gonna go on the spaceship. And hopefully it doesn't break down 3 times this time. Right? Yep. We are back in the area where we make our spaceship. And the kids got their bands.
I'm gonna make like a 31.
You're gonna make a what?
Instructions. Let's hope this signal holds. First, pick the coolest nose design. 3, 2, 1. That looks awesome, Rocketeers! Fast!
This is a wicked shirt. I wish that came in adult sizes. That looks so cool. So we did the Galacticoaster for the second time. There was no delays. It was a 20-minute wait, but I think we waited less than 10 minutes. It's super awesome. The whole thing is very interactive. What did you guys think?
It's good. It's fast.
It was fast?
Yeah, and I liked it super much, but it would do fast for me too. I go in the throw up.
You could throw up. He loves roller coasters, but he gets scared. He's like one of those kids who wants to go on the coaster, but will be shutting his eyes the entire time. But he loved it. They only talked about it this whole last week, so that's why we're here again. You liked it though?
Yep, I do like it, but it was too scary.
Oh, it was scary. All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna go on another ride now. All right, so we are making our way to the next coaster. I guess this is gonna be more like a coaster day, we'll see. It's definitely got a crowd today compared to the last time we were here, but it's not bad. Everything's been going very smooth so far. I've only been on one ride, but everything just looks like it's moving. So that's awesome, that's really good. I think I might want to have to check out this burger place. I haven't been in there yet. So we might have to check that out. I just finished my coffee, so I had to wait a few minutes anyway, but we might double back and get something to eat. So small change of plans. Jacob is a little shorter than I thought he would be. I think it's because of his shoe difference today. But we are gonna go do the Wave Racers ride, which we've never done before. We've always walked by, never done. He can do that. That's a 40-inch height requirement, and he can easily do that. So we're gonna check this out. It looks super cool. Actually, the first time we came to Legoland, this was under construction. It was completely drained of water and everything. And now it's been one of the most packed attractions since reopening. I'm assuming it reopened. Really cool. I think you get a little wet. We'll see. So it spins. I think you get a little wet. People on the side can hit buttons. They get you wet, get them wet. It's a good time. But I think overall you don't typically get wet. That's super cool. So change of plans. I need Christina with me. One of the downsides of heights is you need an adult for each kid, right? And most of Legoland's rides are 2. I can't be in both carts with them at the same time. So some of the rides can be ridden just with the child. So 40 inches is usually the minimum requirement. There's only a few rides that let you do that though. So we're gonna go check out, I guess, Ninjago and the Dragon and just chill out. So changing the plans a little bit. 35-minute wait, so it's a little too long for a ride that I have no interest in, and my kids usually get frustrated with the controls, so it's just not worth it for my family. If you have ninja lovers, absolutely. So we're meeting them in the middle. They can't do the Ninjago ride, but they can act like ninjas on the rock climbing wall. I think that's a fair trade, right? Can you hit the button? Skull made all the way over there. I guess some of the buttons are not working. They do light up, but maybe not all of them make noise. Good way to burn off a little energy. Alright, that's it for the ninja rides today. We didn't do any. I was actually checking out the prices for the burger place I was interested in earlier, and it's a little pricey, and at that point I'd rather just hold on and eat outside the park. And that's kind of Legoland in a nutshell when it comes to their food and water. It's a penny, it will add up. So if you can eat beforehand and eat afterhand, you'll probably save yourself quite a bit of money. If you don't care, that's up to you. But so far my experience with their food has been theme park food in a nutshell. I think I've had fairground food better. But it does the job, it fills you up. Just comes with the price. But we're gonna go check out some other things before heading home today. I'm not entirely sure what though. It's definitely harder when it's a 3 team instead of a 4 team. And then you're getting tired walking. I don't wanna record too much of it because there's kids playing in front of it, but the Coaster ride is still closed. It was closed last weekend as well for annual maintenance. So I'm wondering if they're running into issues. Yeah, so the Coaster ride is still closed. It was closed last weekend. I guess they're doing annual maintenance. Maybe hiccups popped up. So right now they have it blocked off, and it seems like one of the things that Legoland does is if they block off a ride, they try to put like hula hoops and small like activities in front of the gates or the entrances for that matter to, you know, encourage, you know, the kids are not as disappointed when they reach the ride and, oh, it's closed. But I was actually looking at some of the wait times, and the wait times are in the 30 minutes, and the aqua one that we were going to go on that I decided not to is an hour. So it actually paid off. And I try not to look at the app at Legoland. That's how used to I'm just walk on, but definitely crowded today. Alright, 25 minutes. Let's see if that's accurate. So there's an area where kids can play while the parents wait. This is one of the rides where the kids, if they wanted to, can play with Legos while the parent waits. And that's, I think, is one of the smartest things Legoland has done, is giving the kids something to do while you wait. That's probably the hardest thing for parents. My kids just happened to be glued to me today and didn't want to walk too far, but they got to play a little bit with the Legos, which is nice. Yeah.
We must stop CMCs for getting away to do the treasure and capture it. It sounds like Miss Piggy Lee needs our help too. Let's go.
Switching hands.
Hurry, hurry! Get the torches from the ark and get them out of this way!
See if I can get some of the things activated.
Watch out for snakes. Watch out for snakes.
We're going through the doors now. It's very interactive, which is super cool. Like everything moves if you shoot it. Ah!
Where is she? Where'd she go?
Ah, they're shooting us with air. Ah, it's gonna fall down unless you shoot it fast enough. Shoot the green, guys. Shoot the green. Yay! I was more focused on recording, so my score was not good, but it was a fun time nonetheless. Alright, before heading home, I'm gonna let the kids do some building. Come on, guys. And I'll see how this goes. We did it a few times before, but it might be crowded. So this is one of the buildings that's dedicated to just building. So I'm gonna let them just build. Me and Squirrel have been in here before. We did roller coasters. I don't know what it is. So you can build a little track. Yeah, I think we're about done. Jacob, you want to play with it really quick? Alright, before we leave, we just did some building, and now we're going to go to the Imagination Theater and check out Lego Friends Alien Invasion. It's the only movie we haven't done yet. So we're a little early for the movie, but we got, I think, about 8-10 minutes before it starts. So we'll get a nice seat. And it's just a nice theater. Nothing too crazy.
Day at Legoland Hotel. 5 stars. We're the 5 gazillion star hotel. And we have the smoking dragon to prove it.
And on the wall, you can see that there's the different movies. We have yet to be done Dreams, and we've done the Lego City 4D, but we have not done Friends yet. So this is gonna be exciting.
Legoland, Florida?
Yeah, we're at Legoland, Florida. So that was an awesome movie. Not my favorite of the 3 movies that they show.
Yeah, but we
very
loved
cute.
it.
Yeah, it was very cute, right?
Yeah, I do loved it because Gala loved
liked
it.
it?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it because Gala loved it.
Okay, well, look at that. All right, we're gonna leave Legoland now.
Yep.
So not everything went as planned today, but that's okay. We did a nice little short visit at Legoland today. Great time, got to go on the Galacticoaster, which is definitely the best ride that Legoland has to offer. But we'll see you guys on the next side quest.